Yo, buddy, Numocross 3 here, and welcome back to the Origin of Mysto, Chapter 2, Anger Management, Part 2. This video is a bit late, I apologize, but anyway, let's just get this going. Without further ado, let's get this going. Mitchell arrives at the park. He looks at the spot where he took out the psycho and his killer mech, and sees that the mech is gone. The cleanup crew must have taken out the massive trash. He then notices something shining on the ground. As Mitchell walks closer, he sees a piece of some unknown material laying in the grass. He picks it up. His eyes start to glow blue, and uses his powers to scan the material. Looks like some sort of metal laced with an unknown mix of some unusual chemicals. The gem in Mitchell's left pocket lets him know that there is danger in the area he's in. Oh, great. What now? He puts the piece of metal in his other pocket and begins to look around to try and see where the danger is coming from. He starts to hear a weird sound that resembles a rocket engine. He looks up and sees a mech hovering down with rocket jets on its feet. As soon as it hits the ground, Mitchell's eyes widen when he notices that the mech looked exactly like the one that attacked his parents. Mitchell realizes that there's someone inside the mech controlling it. It's you! Yep, it's me, Tech Psycho. And I have come back with a better robot suit. Are you honestly keeping that name? Wait a minute. How did you escape from jail? When the cops were taking me to prison, I managed to sneak a small device in my mouth after they took me into a cell. I took the device out of my mouth and pressed the button. That button sent out a signal to my androids so they can find me. Sometime later, they destroyed the prison wall and flew me out of there. I knew it! You were involved in the android attack! Yep, I was. Mitchell clenches his fist and gets surrounded by black energy. His teeth turn sharp, his eyes turn completely white. He is enraged once more. You psychotic monster! You tried to hurt my parents, then you nearly got other people hurt? Why do you do this senseless crap? How else am I supposed to test my weapons? Mitchell's dark energy starts to intensify. What? People are not your test dummies! Well, they are to me. Black lightning-shaped markings start to appear under Mitchell's eyes. That's it! After I'm done destroying your toy, I'm going to break that face of yours! Mitchell power lunges towards the mech and punches the chest area so hard it creates a shockwave, making dust from the ground fly everywhere. As the dust clears, Mitchell is shocked to see that his powerful punch did nothing to the mech. This mech suit was made to withstand a powerful missile, and the impact is no different. The mech grabs Mitchell with its left hand and starts to extend its arm. Mitchell tries to escape the mech's grasp. While he struggles, he begins to growl intensively. The markings on his face start to get longer. Ooh, scary. Ooh, creepy. Whoops. The mech throws Mitchell to the side. Mitchell recovers and lands on the ground. As he stands up, he hunches over with his arms dangling, breathing heavily. He is so angry that he is breathing... Excuse me, guys. He is so angry that he is becoming unstable. What is this guy? He presses a button. The right arm of the mech transforms into a rocket launcher. Okay. Die, demon guy! Rockets shoot out of the launcher and fly towards Mitchell. Mitchell starts walking forward, ignoring the rockets. A black energy shield, or dome, appears in front of him. All rockets hit the shield and they explode. The smoke from the explosion covers the area. Target destroyed. As the smoke clears, Tech Psycho's excitement turns into disbelief when he sees Mitchell standing in a small crater, still alive and intact. This isn't possible! Those were strong missiles thrown at you! The markings on Mitchell's face grow even longer, to the point where they are also on his throat. Break! No! Mitchell leaps onto the mech's left shoulder, giving it a massive punch, which surprisingly dents it. Whoa! The mech uses its other arm to backhand Mitchell, causing him to hit the ground hard. Mitchell attempts to stand up, but then falls on his knees. Oh, did that hurt? You may have dented my robot, but it's still not enough to stop me. Mitchell glares at the Psycho with rage in his eyes. After I'm done with you, I will find your family and test my new weapons on them. Mitchell's eyes widen and begins to feel his maximum rage. He grasps his head and shouts in pain. The markings on Mitchell's face begin to spread faster. They spread all over his arms and legs. He leans forward with his forehead touching the ground, still grasping his head. Feeling his mind slipping away more and more, his black energy turns into a cyclone, completely covering Mitchell. For the first time, Tech Psycho begins to feel fear. The cyclone begins to disappear. Tech Psycho looks at Mitchell in complete horror. Terror, I mean. Mitchell's body is now completely engulfed in black energy. Not even a shred of normal skin is left. He slowly stands up. He whips his head back and lets out a demonic roar. Mitchell looks at Tech Psycho with his glowing white eyes and grits his glowing white sharp teeth. The mech points its right arm at Mitchell, but Mitchell leaps onto the arm, drives his hands into the unbreakable metal, and rips out the wires. What? The mech swings its other fist at Mitchell. He sees the fist coming towards him. He clenches his sharp teeth, then leaps onto the back of the mech. He rips out the wires, causing it to deactivate. Eject! 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 The window of the mech flies open, and Tech Psycho jumps out. As he lands on the ground, he begins to stumble and fall. He turns and sees his mech fall forward with the enraged Mitchell on the back. He looks at Tech Psycho and snarls. Oh no. Gosh dang, sorry guys. Mitchell super jumps off the mech, rapidly descending towards the Psycho. He pulls back his fist, getting ready to deliver a massive punch. Tech Psycho quickly rolls over to the side, causing Mitchell to miss, and smashing the ground instead, causing a small crater. As Tech Psycho tries to get up quickly, Mitchell turns to him, letting out such a powerful roar that it creates a shockwave, causing the Psycho to fall once again. Meanwhile, a car pulls in on the side of the park. The driver's door opens and Mitchell's father steps out. He shuts the door. He starts to frantically look around to find his son. He finally spots Mitchell. He sees him walking towards Tech Psycho, and he immediately feels panicked. Shh. Before he could finish his sentence, he starts to dash towards Mitchell. Mitch, stop! The enraged Mitchell turns his head and sees his father run to him. When the father gets in front of him, he quickly turns his He quickly puts his hands on Mitchell's shoulders. Mitchell, excuse me, I'm sorry guys. Mitchell, look at me. It's me, your father. Don't let your rage control you. You are a strong kid. Mitchell's heavy breathing begins to slow up as the father tries to calm his son. Tech Psycho quickly tries to reach into his pocket to grab something. Mitchell looks into his father's eyes. You are strong, buddy. I love you. As soon as he said that, Mitchell's enraged face turns into a look of regret. Dad. The black aura surrounding Mitchell begins to disappear, and his body changes back to normal. He falls on his knees, then tears begin to fall down his face. That's it! I'm out of here! He holds up a device and presses the button. Get over here! The father reaches out to try and grab the psycho. As soon as his hand gets close to the psycho, there's a flash and he was gone. Come on, buddy. Let's go home. Dad, I almost... His dad puts his arm around his shoulder. It's all right, buddy. They both start walking to the car. Can I use a portal? Oh, gosh dang. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, give me a second. I can use a portal. No, don't use it right now. I don't want to take risks. Yeah, you're right. Mitchell enters the front passenger seat, and his dad enters the driver's seat, starts the car, and drives off. You want to talk? No, thanks. Let's talk at home. Okay. Mitchell looks at his father's hands clenching onto the steering wheel, obviously trying to stop them from shaking. Mitchell wipes his eyes, then looks out the car window to see the trees as they drive home. Okay, that's it. That's the end of chapter 2, guys. I'm sorry for the mistakes and stuff, but hopefully when I read the next chapter it'll be good. I mean, the way I read it will be good. Hopefully. Next chapter coming up, chapter 3, Robo Mayhem. Okay, if you liked the video, please leave a comment and subscribe. And remember, stay frosty. See you guys later.